Hey, this is Gary Schultz from Cyclone. Today we're going to install this tank underneath our sprinter van. So stay tuned, we'll be right back and get going. Okay, so here's this tank I found. It's pretty perfect for under here. So it's 8.5 by 13 by, I think it's 36. So you can see, here's my drain right there. And there's the tank right there. And you can't see anything from out here. Nothing. It's up in there. So here's my plan, right? I made this bracket here out of strap metal, and you can see that all right. And I'm just going to put this up in here like this, and then use the gas tank bolt, and then I'm just going to bolt it to the side here. And it'll go up higher than this. And then I'm going to put a pad on the top, and I'm going to put a pad on the bottom. Anyways, then I'm going to put a stop here on the end so that it doesn't, it can't like slide forward. On the other end there, it's hitting the brace in the van, part of the frame of the van. It's in there. And this thing, I just shoved it in there. I was like, whoa, it doesn't fit. Look at this. I mean, it's just friction fit. It's just like, it's just a friction fit here. So it's pretty great. I'll put a link down below for the tank. So there's not much to make of these brackets. Just get it in the vise, get it square. I measured. That's it. So that's, you can see that. And then since I already have this other bracket, I can just go ahead and measure straight down. Well, I have to know that the measurement is, okay, here's the deal. You're not going to like this, but that's what it is. It is what it is. Okay, that's the measurement, right? Because that's all I got for this vise. And it happened to be really close to what I needed, so. This just happened to be within 1/8 of an inch. This foot's sitting on the bottom. So that's it. And then we'll go ahead and cut off the end. A little Rust-Oleum. Alexa, stop. So we're going to put this tank sensor on here. Looks like that. And it'll sense the level of the water in the tank. We'll get this tank installed. Okay, so camera shut off while I was putting the screws in, but you get the idea. There it is. I drilled a hole in there, plopped this in, not a big deal. This is a this bit I used, just a hole saw. This is 38/44. This is kind of an odd size, but just what I had, and it fit pretty good. So I got this in there. This is an Aditech tank sensor. So it's just a float valve. They ask for 1 inch clearance to the bottom of the tank, and So that went in pretty easy. I got to get these holes now. I think this one's a vent. This one will be our inlet, and this one will be our drain. And so for the drain, I picked up this solenoid here, and this will allow us to just go ahead and hit a button inside the van, and we'll be able to just drain this thing. So there's the to connect to basically plus and minus 12 volt valve, and it'll just turn on. I may just silicone this cover on there at the end, but there it is. That's our drain. And then this is just a emergency. So the thing goes this way. Then if you can't get the drain, if you can't get the solenoid to work and you still need to drain it, there you go. You could drain it like that. What the heck is this? I don't even know. Fell out of there. Not sure why you need that. Oh, so that's just like some sort of a block off. It's a screen. I don't think I'm going to use that. I want everything to come out, not just stuff. So, works down to 32 degrees, it says. The solenoid does. So I suppose below that it'd be frozen, right? So essentially this goes in. Since this is already drilled, this will just go right in here. No big deal, right? So I can just thread that in. I think I'll do that in the van when this is after this is installed, so I don't mess up the valve. This one here, they give you some stuff for this, and I'll probably use some of this, but the main thing is this big valve on top. So this thing here goes in here, and I've got to drill this out. And of course, we'd like that drilled out. Actually, I'll probably use this one for that. And they give you this for your vent hose. Not sure why I need it. But and they don't give you a nipple. Yeah, so here they do give you a nipple for the vent. I think we're good with that. And then we'll just sort of, you know, get this up as high as we can, so that if it does want to, you know, we're sloshing down the road, we don't want it to be like, you know, so we'll just kind of put a loop up in here like this and tie that in somehow. So not much to this really, as far as the connections, the vent, the inlet, and you know, actually what I'd like to do, maybe I'll put this in and then I'll put a T here, right? So I can tee up to the sink, and then over this way will be the shower to this guy. So I'll have to get a PVC connection to get back to a T and to screw this in. That's no big deal. So let's get going. Since the tank is gonna sit on this edge here, I just used some of this aluminum reinforced channel here with a rubber coating. So now the tank will sit against this, which isn't too bad. I don't think that'll be a problem for it. I had used this camper tape on it, and I thought, you know, that's not going to cut it. So Sorry about the garbage trucks. And I'm putting this on these cross braces here this van is brand new, so this stuff sticks, which is good. So I'm just gonna kind of protect it, the water tank, from these a little bit too. That's kind of the idea. Gotta jack the van up here. Oh, son of a gun. Okay. So you can see what that looks like up there. I just screwed that in up in there underneath the bracket for the gas tank. It's in. Alright, so there's the tank, and here I'm on the other end of it now. There's the gas filler, and then up here is a nice little boot, and it just has a cable tie around it. See, there it is right there. You can clip that, and you can get up through that boot and then underneath the driver's seat. So that's how I ran these 2 wires, or there's 4 wires actually, to this thing. So one set of wires is for the solenoid plus and minus, and the other one is for the level gauge. Well guys, there it is. Got it all set to go there. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see if I can get you a good shot of it here. So that extra T cap there is for the the sink, which I'm gonna have to run across back, you know, above the gas tank and over to the other side. But I don't know, I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out here. I think it's gonna be great. Here's our solenoid. and the cap right here for the emergency drain. And here's the tank. That sucker's in there, so feeling good about it. I just used this this old shelf bracket that I had and used in the garage for quite a while, and there it was. So I put it in there. It just keeps it from sliding this way. It's got some, I put some felt liner on the inside of that and some foam camper tape so it wouldn't harm the end of the water tank. And here's our vent pipe. It's just kind of laying there. I think it's fine. So here we go. Take a look from outside here. So this is the nice part about it. I mean, you really don't see anything hanging down from the bottom of the van. If you go way back here, there's nothing hanging down. I mean, I can go way low and there's nothing hanging down. So that's why I love this tank. It's 18 gallons. It's working out good. So that's another project in the books. Got the gray water tank installed. So hey, thanks for watching. Gary Schultz from Cyclone Vans. We'll see you next time.